friends, Lisa here from Fun Stuff Crafts. So glad you could join me for another Inspiration Friday. So this week we're going to be doing a little bit of sublimation again, and I can't wait to show you this project. But hey, if you're new to my channel and this is your first time stopping by, make sure you click on that subscribe button down below and click on the bell, and YouTube should alert you each time I upload a new video. I try to do it every Friday. That's why we call it Inspiration Friday. So this week, I have got a practical sublimation project for us. And you can use this in a variety of ways. But the reason why I was putting the project together is I have got golfers in my family. And so golf towels are a needed thing for all golfers. And you know what? Father's Day is right around the corner. So what a great idea for a gift for that favorite father in your life, or for that matter, any golfer would really like these. Now, I say I'm showing you guys golf towels. Well, in reality, you could make these for your dish towels too. So what I did is I picked up these blanks at Amazon, and this is just a microfiber towel, okay? Now I've got the little card here that came with it, and it is 100% microfiber, and it's 80% polyester. So we all know how good polyester sublimates, okay? So I'm starting out with this. I want to show you one I already put together. Now this is not probably a saying you would put on a golf towel, but Lisa kind of likes the saying. It is, when life hands you lemons, add vodka, right? So what I want to do is, one, we're going to sublimate a towel, but also I want to show you how I added in this grommet. And then with this little latch, you can put this right onto your golf bag, okay? Very practical. And I'll show you some tips on how I've got it folded just for the best use. But you know what? As I was putting this grommet on and this hook on, I was thinking, even for my trailer, what a great kitchen towel to have and to have this little hook on. So all kinds of different ways that you could use this. So what we're going to start out with today is I downloaded some really cute golf sayings off of Etsy. And I'm going to share down below the site that I got these from. But this one is "Let's Party." I thought it was really cute to do with a golf towel. So we're going to put this one on the golf towel, and then we're going to add the grommet, and then we'll have a project all done. So give me a second. I'm going to get my camera angle changed. I want to move you over closer to my heat press and my whole sublimation area so you can get a better view of this project. So what I want to show you first is what we need to get started with this project. So of course we need the microfiber towel that I showed you already. And I've already printed off my print. And of course, I have always shared with you guys my absolute favorite sublimation paper is this A-Sub paper. And there is a link down below for you guys to get 15% off of an order of this paper. So make sure you check that out. And then the other thing that you're going to need is you are going to need grommets. Now I picked up this grommet kit at Amazon, and I'll definitely share the links. And there are 2 pieces to a grommet, and this is the base to put the grommet on, and then this is what you use to actually smash it, I guess you would say. Now another thing, because we're going to be cutting through this fabric, this is another piece that came with my grommet maker, and it's really a sharp metal, and it's going to cut through the fabric. If it wasn't so many layers of fabric, I would just cut a hole with my scissors, but this works really well. I do have a sharp pair of scissors to help at the end when we get done with this part. And then of course, I'm going to need a hammer. Okay, those are the main things. Now it's nice to have a tape measure on hand. And of course, you need a heat press. And my heat press is off to the side here. I've already got it set to 370 degrees at 35 seconds. Now, having said that, I want to remind you guys about this great sublimation tip book that I use all the time. I just picked this up, and I Just love everything it has in here. And one of the cool things is I've got a page marked here, and this has just got so many different heat settings for you. Of course, you're going to want to test out your heat settings. But in this page, on page 51, it's got microfiber towels, 370 for 35 seconds. So that's what I've got my heat press ready to go. It's just all these settings all in one. And then there's all kinds of great tips that you guys can look at. So make sure you pick up this at Amazon. And again, I'll leave you a link for that down below. So what I like to do, like I did with this towel, is I like to fold my towel, and then that way I kind of see how big my area needs to be. Okay, so I'm going to move this grommet stuff out of the way because we don't need that yet. Okay, and I'm going to take my towel here and I'm going to spread it out. Okay, and what we're going to do is we are going to fold it just like I folded this one. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and kind of just fold it in threes, right? In thirds, I guess, not threes. So I'm just going to fold it, and then I'm going to bring it back down, okay? So that way, I'm going to see how big my area will be for my print, okay? Now, I always use a lint brush whenever I am doing sublimation, okay? Now, let's take a measure of this, and this is about 5 1/4, okay? Now, I've already printed my image, and I already know it's going to fit. But if I look at that, my image is right short of maybe 4 3/4. Okay. So what I'm going to do in this case is I've printed this on 8.5 by 11 paper, and I'm just going to trim it down. That way I know I'm going to get it just where I want it. Okay. And I'm going to leave my towel for right now. I'm going to leave my towel all folded. Okay. I'm going to fold my image in half so I can kind of see where the center is. Okay. Eyeball this center also. Okay. And then I'm going to put my image down. Now, I didn't mention, of course, we always need heat resistant tape. Okay. So I'm going to put a piece of tape on there. Okay, and I'm going to put a piece of tape on here. And that's just so my towel does not move when I go to press it. Okay, now I am going to open that towel back up. Okay, I know where I want the design to be, and my towel is all ready to go. Okay, so what we want to do now is we're going to move over to the heat press. So let me move my camera angle a little bit here for you guys. Okay, so we're over the top of my Tessie heat press, and I've got a 15 by 15 heat press, and I'm gonna swing it away. I've already got a piece of butcher paper, which we call blowout paper, and I've already got that in place, okay? And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring my towel in here. Now, another good practice to do, which I did not do this time, you guys, is to pre-press, just to warm up your fibers. I didn't do that. You definitely can do that. So I've got my blowout paper, I've got my towel, I've got my image, and now I am going to put another sheet of butcher paper on, and we're going to engage it. I have got my heat press set at 370 for 35 seconds. So it's going to go really, really quick. And then what we're going to do is we are going to refold that towel and we're going to press it. So give it just a second here and I'll join you back as soon as this is done. Okay, our heat press just went off. We're going to open it up, swing it back away. We're going to take that one blowout paper on. Now this is going to be really warm. Just going to untape it. Oh, voila, look at that, you guys. Oh, that looks so nice. Look at that. Let's potty. think my husband will like that one. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna swing you back over and we're gonna refold this towel and I'll show you why. Okay, so we've got our towel and it's all done and it looks absolutely beautiful, right? So let's refold it. And we just want to make sure that our design is centered here, okay? So, got it. So it's, and if you want to be really precise, you could get that tape measure out and say, this is a little over a half away, and this is a little over a half. So I've got that one pretty well set, okay? So I've got that way. I'm gonna flip it back over, you guys, and I'm gonna fold it back the way we first started, okay? And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it back in my heat press. Now you guys can't see this, but all I'm gonna do is put it back in my heat press. I'm gonna get a new piece of blowout paper and I'm gonna put over, and all I'm trying to do is give that a good press. Okay, and I'm literally going to do this for maybe about 10 seconds, okay? And then it is nice and set and ready to go for us to put our grommet in, okay? So how cute is that so far, okay? So now let's work on that grommet part. So the first thing we want to do is we want to get that hole in there, okay? And so I'm going to show you what I do, but you guys, it's probably going to shake the heck out of the camera here. So, in fact, let me see if I can move my camera. Okay, so what I have here, you guys, if I just got a scrap piece of wood and I have got my towel, okay, and I kind of want to find the center, so you can definitely use your tape measure. I'm right at 3, and so right there is where I'm going to want to put this hole. Okay, so this takes a little bit of hammering, so I'll probably mute this so you guys don't have to listen to it, but literally all I'm going to do is hammer until I get all the way through. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see that, but I'm all the way through there, and then what I like to do is just twist it. See how I'm all the way through. I even went all the way through my wood. I really hammered that one good today. Okay, and then I didn't even need to use my scissors this time on this one. Okay, so now you've got 2 pieces of your grommet. Okay, you've got the bigger piece. Okay, and then you've got a flatter piece. You always want to put the larger piece to the side that you want to have seen. Okay, so this is really the side that's going to be showing. So I just push it through, and the grommet base, I'm just going to turn this over. I'm going to put that right on there, and then what I'm going to do is put that cover over the top, okay? And then I put this in there, and then we're going to hammer again. Okay, and you can see our grommet is all set there. And our grommet is set there perfect. Okay, I'm going to grab that little link that we had. I think they people use these for climbing. And I'm just going to put that right through. And there you are, you guys. Look at that. Let's party. It is a great golf towel. And of course, you guys, it doesn't have to be just for golfing. You could even do it for other things too. So I hope you enjoyed this Inspiration Friday project. And if you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to check out that link down below that will save you 15% on my favorite sublimation paper.